Hi there Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel The Angel Witch Tarot. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. So this reading is for the week of 18th May to the 24th of May 2026. Let's start off with the intuitive oracle cards and see what the spirits want you to know regarding your intuition this week. Protection through intuition. Your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warnings. Hidden truth. Your intuition is revealing hidden truths. Stay aware. Let's move on to the tarot and see how your week progresses. So we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about you doing self-care, having unpaid debts. There's a lot of one-sided charity. There are strings attached, and it talks about power and domination. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination, and learning from failure. Then we have the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. The Six of Swords. There's a transition happening here this week. There's change. You're leaving behind certain things. You're releasing a lot of baggage that's been on you for a long time, and you're moving on at this point. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is talking about there being a lack of long-term vision, limited success or reward, and work without results. There's a lot of distractions. And then we have the Empress upright. The Empress upright talks about abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine energy, good parenting, fertility, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. And then we have the Three of Swords, which talks about there being some sort of heartbreak in the past, a lot of suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, or depression. You might have been going through this the past week, and now you're just trying to get out of it. This could be what you're moving on from, leaving behind the baggage and moving on. This is what you're transitioning and changing from. Then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which talks about emotional loss, blocked creativity, emptiness. You will be loving yourself more. You'll be following your intuition. And there are repressed emotions here. I'm not sure if you're letting go of your emotions or you are actually holding them back. If you're holding your emotions back, if you're repressing them, that's not a good way to go. So just talk to someone, let it out, and then move forward, because that's one of the only ways you can move on, leaving behind the baggage. A lot of anxiety, insomnia, worry, fear, depression. This is the Nine of Swords upright. There's a lot of nightmares, a lot of a sense of hopelessness, trauma, and despair. You're moving from this to wishes coming true. Wedding. Taking one step at a time. Taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. This next set, I want you to think of somebody. It could be anybody. Just think of someone and we'll figure out what's in the shadows of this person's heart. It could even be yourself. So whoever pops up into your head first, just think of them and we'll figure out what's in the shadows of their heart. Alright? Toxic. This being with this person is a very destructive relationship. It's a manipulative relationship, and there's a lot of gaslighting involved in this between you and this person. Closed off. This person is not emotionally available because they've been hurt in the past. They're very distracted. So let's move on to the next set and see what the spirit animals have for you guys this week. The Curious Cat, all about independence, intuition, and balance. The curious cat's insight is to get close to nature and feel the mysterious magic of nature. The Loyal Llama, all about patience, stamina, and diligence. This one is an energy card which you're going to have to recite so that the spirit animal's guidance can flow through you more easily and guide you towards the path that you want to go, the right path. Persistent and peaceful grassland dweller. Show your fortitude in troubled times. Alright, let's move on to the last set. The Wealth Manifestation cards. I am money. My time is money. Say these affirmations as many times as you can throughout the week so that these affirmations turn into manifestations into real life. So let's move on to the astro dice for the overall energy of the week. So we've got the South Node in Virgo in the second house. The South Node is all about the life path you've followed up until this moment, till now. And it also talks about your past life baggages that you've brought into this life, your karmic lessons that you need to learn in this life. It also talks about familiarity and self-introspection. It also talks about the gifts or qualities that you have already mastered in your previous life and brought into this life, and the fears that you need to overcome in this life. And then we have Virgo, which talks about being humble, modest, generous, logical, detail-oriented, responsible, organized, critical, obsessive, clean, perfectionist, solitude, rationality. It also talks about curiousness, communicativeness, routines, service, being helpful, and being environmentally conscious. And then we have the second house, which talks about finances or your income, your business transactions, your possessions, your self-esteem, the material desires, your work ethic, the values, the daily routines, your comfort, your self-care, and your priorities. Alright, so this is the end of the reading for Sagittarius. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.